Do you have 1,001 questions about birds? Do you? Do you? If you do, we have the book for you. Mm-hmm. Today's Thursday Tip Talk is about our discards. We have a plethora of discards, which means entirely too many. So we want you to come look at discards, and we're going to talk about some of them today, kind of tongue-in-cheek. I mean, obviously we're discarding them because they're not right for our collection anymore. That doesn't mean they're all rubbish. So please, please consider them. One of the types of books we have are classics, which we may have more than one of. We may have more than 5 of. So we don't really need them. So My Brother Tim is Dead and The Bloody Country, those are great classics. You may enjoy having them on your bookshelf, reading them. Teachers may want them, those kind of things. So we have classics. It's one of the types of books we have on our discards right now.
Yes, and I feel like part of the reason a lot of these books are still here is because people just haven't come down and looked at them. So we still have a lot of things we've been trying to get rid of for a little while, and I think just people haven't seen what we have. But like Ms. Porter said, a lot of these are mostly humorous, but you can build your own personal collection or classroom library collection, or just chuckle at the covers and or the titles or the dramatic language. A lot of these books are super old,
yes,
and you would not believe how fantastic the language is, really. So even teachers, if you didn't need books on science, but you wanted some really good examples of imagery for your class,
sentence
these
types.
books are chock full of
They
dramatic phrasing about whatever topic that you have.
Adjectives and adverbs and language that we don't even use today.
Yeah, and some of our books, even though they're old, they are fairly timely. For example, if you're worried about grizzly bears, we've got not one, but 2.
At least 2. There could be more.
So educate yourself so you can be protected from the grizzlies, okay? Because they're out there, and they're going to come for you at school, possibly. So be aware. Or if you're just generally confused about the world, this is a leaf, okay? A whole book, okay? Or you just love leaves. I don't know. You could try that out. Who would not love a book about genetic engineering from 1974?
Who wouldn't?
I don't know. It seems like a really great thing to me. But this is a good example. I'm not going to read this to you, but it's about genetic engineering. It's from 1974, but the language in it is just so great.
Yeah,
just
it is
fantastic. And this one's shiny. Look at it.
It's
I mean,
pretty.
oh my gosh, it's almost blinding. It is so shiny.
It is blinding, Miss Wheatley. You just blinded me.
I'm sorry.
No, we also have some more books that aren't really out of style so much as that they're fads that come and go. So this posture handbook actually has pictures in it, and it reminds me very much of a yoga class. So this is absolutely something you could take home and do and benefit from this book. This is a book about a bodybuilder who started out kind of lean and scrawny and built himself all the way up to Schwarzenegger style. And it's supposed to be a humorous sort of biography about his life and how he did that. Still a good book. It's just no one's checked it out here, so we don't want to save shelf space for it. Doesn't mean that it wouldn't be a great read.
Right. Try it out. Some of you may be... I've talked to some kids who have very specific interests, and they still like things that are classic. Some big names in science: Arthur C. Clarke and Isaac Asimov. We have quite a few Isaac Asimov books in our discards. Literally, I don't know, we have so many books by Isaac Asimov, but a giant in the world of science, classic science literature. And also, okay, this is a bound periodical is what this is called. It's National Geographic magazines from January to June 1966. Okay, don't open it to a random crazy picture
Literally,
or something.
yeah, you run a risk.
Okay, there's lots of old advertisements that would be great to use with your class, or if you are, if you're arty, crafty, you like to make collages, things like that. There's some great images in there you could use. A lot of people think that libraries want all the old National Geographics. We really don't. They don't move. Nobody looks at them. Literally, anybody that had a National Geographic subscription a long time ago saved them all. So it's one of those things that they're not rare. They're really not. So, but we have them, and we would like to get rid of them because they're really just taking up space. And nobody's looking at them down here. So please, 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 please take them away. Students can have them. Teachers can have them. Students and or teachers, you can take them for your parents, your friends, your aunts, uncles, cousins. Read them, make things out of them, whatever you want to do. If you just know, if you have a neighbor that loves books and you want to take them some, just take them, please.
Bring a
Take them
box
away.
and take home some
Please,
books.
please take them away. Yes, as many as you want. The only things, we just don't ever want to see them again. We just take them away.
It's really true.
Take them away.
It's really true.
And somebody out there might ask, well, why are you getting rid of all these books? You know, they're just great, and I thought you guys liked books, and this is a shame and a tragedy and whatever. We view the library. The library is a living organism.
I was just about to say that.
It's one of my favorite phrases.
Mine too.
Our collection constantly changes and grows and develops based on the needs of our students and our teachers. And we observe those as people come and ask for things, as they talk to us, as we talk to students and teachers. If there's something in our library that no one appears to need, we're going to get rid of it in favor of making space for other things that students do need. We also feel that it gives a false impression if we leave things on the shelf that are never being used. It makes it look like we have a lot more materials than we actually have that are usable and useful. So we only want to keep the things that people are actually going to use. We're not an archive. We are a collection of things that are useful, entertaining for students and teachers. So if there's anything that you think we need to add, please tell us. But all the stuff we're getting rid of, please take it away.
Fair game, people.
Take it. It's ready to go.
Yeah, this is exactly the face right here.
I have so much more I need to get rid of, but we need to get this other stuff out of the way
Done.
before I can get rid of the next wave. Okay.
Right.
So, but anyway, come on down and check out what we've got and haul some of it away.
Please.
Thank you. Yes. And we'll see you on Monday with some book talks.